And encourage this isn't rhetoric when we talk about Irish unity. Irish unity, freedom for the Irish people, is not a pipe dream. Irish unity can become a reality. It is not just a dearly held Republican aspiration. It is also an economic imperative. And a united Ireland does make economic sense, and we know that better than most as we sit here straddling the border. Today, we know that the most pressing concern of the Irish citizens right now is the dire economic conditions that our country faces. Unemployment here in the south is at record highs, and Donegal once again outdoing the rest of the state. We see working families and those that have lost their jobs struggling to face ends meet. But during all this time, the government here in the 26 counties have no coherent plan to resolve this crisis. But what have they done? What have they done? What they have done is they have sheltered the wrongdoers, the bankers, the developers and their cronies. And they have pointed the fingers of blame at public sector workers. They have punished working families and children with special needs and young people who find themselves out of work who are now opting for immigration. Shame on them. This government, I urge you, this government has failed the people of the Irish Republic. They have failed the people and everything that the Republican Proclamation of 1916 stands for. They should no longer call themselves Republican because they are not worthy of that title. Let me be clear, just in case that there is any misconceptions. A Fine Gael-led government will do no better. Indeed, they probably will do much worse. Clergy, Honig Mitrivishaw and Chip Umlan are in Rayshaw. Tasha Harama for Honya Erho. Tasha Nam Dunya and Stedshaw Erho. Through all of this, Sinn Féin offers a message of hope to the people of Ireland and a vision for the future based on economic recovery, based on fairness and based on an equal society. We have put forward practical solutions to create and protect jobs and stimulate the economy. We have prioritised the interests of the ordinary people of Ireland, the working families, those on social welfare, the struggling small businesses and those from rural Ireland. And the electorate here in the 26 counties has lost confidence in this government, and rightly so. And this government is running scared from this same electorate, and we can see that in their refusal to hold the Donegal Southwest by-election. But this government should do the right thing. This government should pack their bags, and it's time for this government to go. I urge you, the current crisis offers us an opportunity. It offers us an opportunity to reshape this state, and Republicans must be at the forefront of that reshaping. Outdated Civil War politics does not provide any of the solutions to our country's modern-day problems. Self-interested, May-Féin politics have failed Ireland. This is the time for the politics of Sinn Féin. Bígí Páirte sa nubar, agus bígí Páirte sa strahad, ar son an publicanas a hógal an teochanéireann. Sin an freagrach a déag na feirr agus na mré, a nuideag séideag agus na glúnta na dhé. To move towards our goal of Irish unity, we need to increase our political strength, north and south. Our next challenge is the forthcoming Westminster elections, and I urge all Republicans here to mobilise in the largest numbers possible to ensure the maximum possible vote for Sinn Féin candidates across the 6 counties, and I wish them from the podium at Drumbo well in those elections. I urge you, this generation of Irish Republicans has made huge progress. The Orange State is gone, one-party rule at Stormont is gone, the RUC, the UDR, the RIR, all finished. British militarisation is almost gone. Good riddance to them all. They failed to break Republicans, just as internment and shit to kill and paid perjurers and death squads and prisons and censorship failed to break us. But Republicans did not come through all of this just to survive. We are moving on. That is why we must complete the process of transforming policing and justice. That is why we must complete the removal of Ireland from the British Army and MI5. That is why we must have a Bill of Rights. That is why we must have an Irish Language Act. That is why we must have equal access to health and education and an end to poverty. And that is why we must have an end to partition, and that is why we will have a united Ireland. Every year, thousands of Republicans across Ireland turn out for commemorations such as this, to honour the sacrifices of those who have struggled and have fallen to free and unite our country. And many thousand more support Sinn Féin through political campaigns, through elections and commemorations. You work with us in our local communities, in our trade unions, in our voluntary and sporting organisations. And many, many more of you come out to vote for Sinn Féin. All of this is positive. All of it is vital activity. But why not do it as a Sinn Féin member? In recent weeks, as we previously heard, Sinn Féin has dramatically changed the structures of our party to make joining Sinn Féin easier. We want you, every single one of you, to be a member of Sinn Féin. And that means playing whatever part you can at whatever level you can play that part. Because if you want a real republic, you have to make a stand. If you believe in a better way, in a better society, in a united Ireland, you have to make a stand. This Easter, we are appealing to you to make a stand. If you support Sinn Féin, become a member. I encourage you, this is the time for the Irish people to stand up for themselves, to stand up for each other, to stand by the Irish Republic. Together, we can build that republic, a unified, free Ireland that cherishes all of the children equally, an Ireland that takes its place among the free nations of the world. I encourage you, that is our destination. Join Sinn Féin on that journey. Biggie Lynn, Array Lynn Nakilla, Chucky Arla, Vermichael.